I don't have. The thing is, if I pick Emil or any of these champions and they end up picking something like Renekton, I just lose. Typically, I mean, I would probably still win because it's low elo, but realistically, I should lose. With Riven though, I can just beat almost any matchup in the game, so it's fair. Kira's so good against Kayn. He's not that good against him, and she's not that good against Vayne either, because Vayne kites her too well. Let's see, so we're gonna do shield and bone plating and damage. And we're gonna do tenacity this game instead of alacrity as well. You know what? We're not even gonna do shield bash this game. I'm gonna do unflinching for the CC reduction. Unflinching and bone plating. Yeah, for sure. Okay, unflinching and bone plating, unflinching, bone plating, and tenacity. Best thing to do against that comp. They have so much CC. No second win, Adrian? Nah, no second win. I don't need second win in this MMR because most players, if you notice from the last 2 matches I just played, they just walk up to you and die. So you're not really fighting for long periods of time or getting poked. They just die to you. Let's take a look. Let's see what we're going against. 4 gold players and 1 silver one. Okay, so we're basically in gold MMR already. Alright guys, we're going from silver to gold now, so we're passing them really quickly here. Gold MMR people still make the same mistakes as silver. I see silver and gold as the same thing. Platinum is where you start seeing a little bit of a difference between like silver and gold play. Do you think resolve second is optimal on Riven, or is it something you do when smurfing? It's something I do when I'm smurfing. Even when I'm playing against players that I know are not that good, it's just more efficient than anything else in the game. Okay. Longsword 3 pots, walk to the brush we always talk about, and just wait for him to walk up. Doesn't matter if I'm here, I get nothing from being here right now. It's not like in challenge or Elo. They tried invading that guy down there. Okay, I'm just gonna wait. I'm still going to put up a ward here, right as the lane is, or like as the minions spawn, to make sure I don't get level 2 ganked by a Kayn. Always ward against level 2 ganks. I always ward because I go ignite. If I went TP, you don't necessarily need to ward for level 2 ganks, but since I'm going ignite, I always do. Okay, I'm waiting for the wave to get. Alright. There we go. Quick trade. Now I wait for the next trade, and the next trade he should die. So you know Kane's going red first? You don't, but you ward anyway, just in case he does start it. I'm actually gonna have to wait until level 3 to kill this guy, because this guy played it properly. See how he kited around the minion waves at the start of level 1, instead of just face tanking me and just dying? The difference from this Urgot to the one we played earlier is massive. You can really notice it. I'm gonna try to kill Kane here. Oof, we look like 1 HP. Oh, alright, he went back in. Alright, I'm gonna reset now, because this guy has TP, and the wave should push back to me. Now we're gonna get a refillable now too. See, but like, me personally, I'm really proud of that Urgot. That guy is gonna, if he keeps on playing, that guy's gonna climb, because that guy doesn't play like a complete idiot. He actually thinks about like the moves, and he kited around a level 1 Riven, etc. So I'm proud of him, man. He still ended up dying, because I had Ignite, but yeah, it's really well done by him. See, now that's a mistake, I think, because actually no, wait a minute. Urgot does an insane amount of damage now that I realize. I saw my HP bar going down there. I'm gonna do something a little different against him. I'm gonna do a little bit more of short trading. That champion fucking hurts. Yeah, but the last 2 matchups, or how many games is it? The last 2 people I played against, it was extremely easy compared to this guy. Okay. At level 6 is when I can probably just kill him without any retaliation from him. Does lower ping matter? Absolutely. Ping is really important. Oh, Kane's here. I should be able to kill him here. Oof, really close. If my Ignite was up, he'd be done. Oh, we got him. Nice. Fizz ended up getting him. Wait, he had a red card. That's my fuck up though. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to Twisted Fate ulting topside. That's my bad. I should have kept running down this way. I would have survived, but I didn't. That's what I was talking about earlier. I don't expect people to make such dumb plays, and I respect them too much sometimes. But that's because I play in high elo all the time, and it's, you know, I don't expect someone a TF to ulti top lane and red card me. That's just nutty. Well, now that I have 20% CDR, I can kill the Urgot anytime I want. I haven't been able to do it since I didn't have the full Q extension yet. There we go. Push this, I'm gonna go get, after I push this next wave, I'm gonna grab the plant here and come back and keep fighting this guy. You talk about your runes on Riven if you get a chance, please. I use the same runes I've always used, man. Conquer. I don't think there's been a rune change for Riven for like 6 months or probably more, so it's pretty self-explanatory, I think. Okay, I'm gonna Q extend here and I'm gonna try to kill him again. He is really tanky though, so it takes a while for me to kill him. Oh. I should be able to kill them both with this. Oh, what? That was a misclick. That was a misclick. I meant to like click to the left and throw my wind slash, but it went to the right for some reason. Do you always run bone plating as your secondary, or that varies? I'm doing bone plating every game. I do bone plating through lower levels, and then once I get to really high elo, I do Cosmic Insight, and I go for 5% CDR extra. But again, it depends. Like some games I still do bone plating in high elo as well. Dekar uses fleet. Yeah, I've asked him about it. He literally says he just does it because Conqueror feels too OP. Yeah, he doesn't want to use OP things. That's literally what he said on stream. So if you're picking fleet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. We're gonna do Black Cleaver actually. We'll do Death Dance after. The Black Cleaver, because this guy might end up coming back with Tabby, and it's gonna be a little bit annoying. So Riven plays Winston Trick Sentence Nimbus anymore? The reason we used to took it before was because we needed to reach 40% CDR as fast as possible. 40% CDR isn't needed on Riven anymore to win matchups. You only need 20%. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna keep doing the same thing I've been doing. Just trying to kill this guy in lane. And just keep putting pressure and getting myself ahead. I don't have to make any choices yet about what lanes to gank or anything like that. I don't need to ulti here, he's just gonna die. Do you think GP is good in this meta? G? Absolutely, he's a great champion. But he's not. He doesn't hyper carry as hard as someone like Riven in solo queue. But he is an extremely good champion. If you mastered GP, you could probably get the same win rate I get with Riven in solo queue though. It just takes a lot of effort. Why doesn't Riven need 40% CR as far as possible anymore? Because you're not looking. Because the only reason we used to do it back in the day. The only reason we used to do it back in the day was because it would let you Q extend the whole way. But you with 20% now, you can get 20% the whole way. I mean, you can get your Q extension completed, so you don't need 40%. Should be careful. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go back and get my death dance after I get these creeps here. Actually, we might end up staying and trying to kill him. Nope. Never mind. Yeah, I'm going back and getting my death dance. What does it mean by Q extension? Okay, I'll show you once I get back to base. Q extension means that if you use your Q, you full Qs, you get your Q back. So you notice if I just spam my Q, it takes 6 seconds for it to come back up, right? So Q extension is basically you Q, you wait for the Q, your next Q to come in, then you wait for the next Q to come in again, and then basically you have it back up again, and you can keep using your Qs. That's what Q extension means. You cannot, you would not be able to do that before unless you had 35% CDR, 35, 37%, etc. Now you can do it with 20%. I'm already fed to the point where I can just keep diving in here, but like I said, I'm just putting pressure at this side of the map, warding around here, and then just keep doing this. I start playing macro once I reach Masters MMR, so until then I just keep going with Ignite and roaming around and killing everyone with whatever champion I'm playing. That % CDR is a good option in your opinion? Yeah. It's good, it's not bad. What does macro mean? It means using teleport and using split push and TPing to your team after they try to go for an objective. All that jizz. But the problem with which I don't do it, what I've explained before, it's because players don't know. Players have no idea how to play around that in lower levels. Damn, I should be paying more attention to this. Alright, I got Merchants now, I should be fine to do it this time. I won't get killed. Just get this and get a play forward. Python 6 for 2 months, thanks for being so informative. No problem, that's what this is for. Usually when I do unranked challengers, I talk about everything that I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Helps out a lot of people. Okay, so I don't have any more towers to take top side. I'm just gonna go bottom and get bottom lane towers now. you think separate junglers, challenger junglers from high diamond or master junglers? I wouldn't know, I'm not a jungler, man. You'd have to ask someone that jungles constantly. They can tell you the difference. What I noticed from a good jungler from bad junglers is the amount of pressure they put on the map in every lane, and how many resources they keep on getting. But it's easier for someone that jungles to explain it. Whoops. Okay, I meant to ping court that. That was a mistake. Misclick. Who wins? Camille or Riven? And what? 1v1? Riven beats Camille pretty hard. Nice. This game's basically over already. There's nothing they can do. I'm way too strong. There's nothing they can do to protect them this game, especially since I built a bunch of tenacity through my setups. That's game. Why do you not play on uncapped FPS? Because it makes my screen really, it tears and it has a bunch of problems if you uncap it, man. How do you plan on carry if your lane gets camped early? You kill them both, man. you kill them both. That's how you do it. Because you know how my opponents don't know how to pilot their champions properly and they die 1v1.